crispy, crunchy. The flavor of the garlic is there. And along with the butter, perfect combination. Yum. Hello, it's Sarah here again. Today we're gonna make a family favorite, garlic bread. Normally you buy garlic bread from the shops or in those packets, but this is a great way to make your own and it tastes really good. Now the first thing that's missing around here is the parsley and oregano. You can use just oregano or you can use parsley as well, but mix makes it a different taste, so let's get going. Here we are at the garden and we've got a range of parsleys here. Here's oregano, this is western parsley, and we've got flat parsley. All options to choose from, you can use either, but I'm just gonna go pick a couple of each. Some flat parsley. I'm gonna get some, I like to call this fluffy parsley because it's so fluffy. And some oregano. As you can tell, it's not very the healthiest plant in the world because it's winter and it's a bit cold and it's not gonna grow very well, but there's still some. Oh, look at the tiny leaves. Oops, it blew away. And I reckon this should be enough for our garlic bread. Now let's get back inside and start cooking. Now we're back from the garden and the first thing we're gonna cut is the parsley, all the parsleys and oregano, plural. And the way we're gonna cut it is just like chop halfway, just like chop it wherever you want until it becomes very fine and tiny, even finer than garlic. When you start to cut the parsleys and oregano, you can smell that strong parsley oregano smell coming from the leaves. Smells nice. And mix with the garlic, it tastes yum. And it also looks better as well. Otherwise it's just gonna be a yellowish color on top of, spread on top of the bread, and it's not gonna look very nice at all. You can use dried oregano and parsley. It's just that fresh ones has more flavor and it will taste better. And I think it's almost done. A couple more chops. That's about it. And next we're gonna cut the garlic, and after that the bread. Bread, garlic, yum! Perfect. Do not forget the garlic. It is the main component of the garlic bread. Otherwise, it would not be called garlic bread. It would just be herb bread. Not very yummy after all, is it? Now, you see this part? If you cut the head, it will be a lot easier to peel. So I'm going to cut that off before I smash it. My favorite part. Squished! And then this, squishing it should make it easier to peel. See? Otherwise you're going to take about 1 billion years peeling all this garlic. See, there's still that garlic part, you know, the garlic bottom, it's still stuck to the garlic, and I wouldn't fancy eating that. It's going to be hard. Bang. Give it a good proper whack. Now we're finished peeling and it's time to slice, 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 chop. Slice, 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 slice. We'll separate that into two. Put one. Slice, 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 slice. Slice. Next garlic. Slice, 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 slice. This one. And now we chop. Don't worry if you cut it unevenly. And try it. Also remember to wipe the knife with your fingers, because they'll get stuck, and if you finally chop all of them and then there's some left, that's not going to be very good, is it? See these chunky parts? Wipe, wipe, scrape. All in a big bunch, right? Long bunch, right to left. Or left to right. So quick and easy. And you know, if you're lazy to get up really early in the morning to make this, because it does take quite a bit of time to cook the bread, you can just not bake it. You just slice everything the night before, or you could even freeze it possibly. Put everything on, put it in the fridge or freezer, and then the next day it's ready to go. And it looks exactly like the ones you buy from the store, but they taste 1,000 times better. Trust me. See, this is like the kind of garlic, this is like how the garlic would be if you're to stir fry something, but we want it fine, much finer. Fine in frenzy. See, chunky parts. Oh, shaking. Smells so garlicky. You can use like sort of a machine that like blitzes the garlic up. All you have to do is peel it, and it's much easier. And it'll take. And there's like a little pulley string, and you pull it. You can get these from the shops. They're quite cheap, $6 probably about. And you just pull it, and it'll just no need for any mechanism. Just your own hand and your strength. Pull the string, and it'll stir the blade, and it'll chop your garlic for you. And it depends, and it can get really, really fine, possibly even finer than this, and so fine that when you cook it, it'll all be burnt within seconds. But I find it fun chopping when you're angry. I'm angry.
Are you sure you're angry now?
No, I'm not. I'm excited to share this yummy recipe with you guys. Now, time to cut the bread. Don't forget this important step. And as you can see, this is about the thickness we want. It's the end, so it's not exactly very thick, so yeah. Now, for the slices, don't cut it like straight like this, because it's going to make the slices very tiny. And I would like a large piece of garlic bread, not a small one. So we're going to cut it like diagonally. Grip it. That's not very even. What about this thick? We're going to use up the whole stick. Now, which bread you use is up to you. We're using tiger bread. You can buy it from the supermarkets. Cheap as well. And just cut it. Oh, look at all these crispy crumbs. And when you bake this, it's going to be even crispier and crackling. And inside this fluffy white part, it's going to be soft and yummy and buttery. That's what we expect for a really good garlic bread. It's done. So noisy and crispy. You can hear that crackling already, and we haven't even put it to the oven. And I think that's about it. Now, you can't be garlic bread without the garlic part, so many crumbs. Let's make our garlic spread, which I call spread. You can call it whatever you want. Sauce topping. Now the first thing we're going to do is melt this butter. Don't soften it. Like melt it until it's all droopy and it looks like oil. And we're going to use a microwave, so no need to stand on the stove slowly stirring it. And we're also using salted butter, so we don't have to put salt. And I also think that makes a better taste. So let's put this in the microwave. Mix, all done. See, no more very chunky parts of butter. Now for the garlic. Of course, this is a garlic spread. Without the garlic, it's not a garlic spread. It's going to be a butter and parsley spread. Wipe. For the oregano and parsley and other things. Put it all in. Mix it with. You can choose to sprinkle it on top of the. You can choose to sprinkle it after you spread the garlic and the butter out, but I like just mixing it all together. It's easier as well because fresh parsley isn't exactly the easiest thing to mix around, like sprinkle, because it's very wet and it will stick to your hands. See? A perfect garlic spread. If you wait for it to harden, it'll look like the butter you get, like just garlic butter. But we want a bit runny so it's easy to drizzle on top of our bread. Here's our bread, perfectly organized. And we're gonna spread about a teaspoon and a half on top of these each garlic bread. Oopsies. It's gonna get messy, folks. Spread. Don't be too stingy with the garlic bread because it's always nice if you've got lots of spread onto it. This is a bit of a small one, I think. Don't need too much. Ooh, there's lots of garlic on this one. Garlic burst. Almost done. Which one needs more garlic? Got extra garlic spread. Don't waste it. Yum, yum, yum. Look at all these garlicky pieces of bread. That will smell amazing. And they already do, but they'll taste even better once we bake it. We're gonna use the air fryer. I think oven should be okay to use as well. And let's put these beauties into the air fryer so I can fill my tummy up with all these yummy delicacies before dinner time. Yum! Let's put it into the air fryer. And I'm gonna put this in the fridge and hopefully have some for my breakfast tomorrow. Now this is gonna cook at about 180 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how crispy, golden you want the garlic breads to be. Now let's get cooking. Now, for our tomorrow's breakfast, we're gonna get it ready and I'm gonna put the garlic in the tray of foil and wrap it up. So this will be ready for tomorrow's breakfast. Yum! Here's my breakfast ready to go tomorrow for school. You can eat like a king for breakfast. Forget about that old cereal and milk. Got something quick and easy, just as tasty. Make that tastier. And super easy and super yum. You can use it, you can do it like super easy. And if you don't have the breadsticks, I've tried this before. You can use normal bread. You just cut it into 4 squares. Do exactly the same thing with the garlic spread. And you can basically use like any bread. So how resourceful is that? Yum! I can't wait to eat you guys. Maybe I'll sneak up and make them before anyone so I can eat them all. Did you hear that crunch? Satisfying noise. It's so crispy and the garlic flavor is really there, and along with the butter it doesn't make the garlic too intense and it all tastes so yum all together. This is a perfect combination, garlic and butter. Yum! And I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you again on another cooking adventure. Yum! I don't think I'm gonna eat dinner tonight.